Hello! Welcome.
G'day.
So we're going to be continuing Dragon Age.
Round 2.
Round 2, yeah. We checked what DLC we've got. We've got the actual disc for Dragon Age Awakening, so once we finish the main game, we will start that up. But we have got the DLC for Shale. When we go, like when we finish tonight, I'll stick the rest of the DLC on. Like anything that's free and stuff like that. Ready?
Ready. Let's go.
So what are we doing?
We're going to find Alistair.
Do you remember where to go?
Nope. It's been a long time, Alex, as we discussed.
There we go. It's a bit better, isn't it?
If you say so.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yes, I am.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
I'm looking for Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages. Good luck to you then.
The Grey Warden tent is across the bridge. Find me there.
Is that north? That's not north. Oh, that's north. That's north. Backwards.
We stand here in this hour. Good at both.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not?
Gosh,
He's
we
not a
found
man
this.
easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Pleased to meet you.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact. Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
It hasn't shown viewers at all.
It did. It came up saying one viewer.
I didn't.
Yeah. Number 1.
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Number 1.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
There's a mage go there.
Number 1.
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium
Robert.
found a way into the city,
Thank you
it
for
was tainted
watching.
with their sin.
Thanks for watching.
That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
Number 1.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Number 3.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Why is Wynne your favourite, Dan?
Well, she's a winner.
Die in this battle, and when
We're
you
still looking
stand
for
before
Alistair.
the Maker in the land beyond the Fade,
Oh, okay.
go not into death's land.
Ah. Oh.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Number 2.
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the Darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Already got it. And number 1.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
You won't put him down. Oh. Hello, doggy. Put the muzzle on the dog. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Well done.
Ah.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
Number 1.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre.
Number 1.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Kind of like shame.
And if you go to stand beside me, go with
I'm struggling to
you shall
remember
not be forgotten.
the characters until they appear, and then it's like, oh yeah. So I'm sure I shall do the same about Shale.
My friends,
Are we going to go and find the flower before we find Alistair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Alistair. Where are the wilds?
remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
This way.
Yeah.
Shirley's DLC.
You there,
Yeah.
elf.
Shirley's on this DLC.
It's, yeah, we found it's already downloaded onto the Xbox.
It must have been one of the ones that I
Hale.
reinstalled.
You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Kolkari Wilds until he gives the word.
Can't beat a nice can of Monster Zero.
We're not getting sponsored by Monster Stop.
I
Pick
can
a number.
dream.
And also, why would you give them free advertising beforehand?
Number 1.
Number 1.
The Kolkari Wilds is a dangerous place, more so now that it crawls with darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the darkspawn or the witches of the wilds.
Number 1.
Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chasing barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the witches of the wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since, mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
And number 1.
Only when it's dark and the wind is bad. No doubt those patrols met some darkspawn. That's enough for anyone to worry about. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
So we've got to go and speak to Duncan then.
Duncan. So where's Duncan? Oh, that's not a talkative.
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
Number 3.
Not in particular, except for them being so thin-boned. You make good messengers sometimes. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
Number 2.
We aren't. We're ash warriors.
Number 2.
Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
Number 2.
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Yeah, I just worried about the...
Number 2.
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
Number 3.
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
Number 2.
Why? Would you steal our caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
Number 2.
If you tried, we would kill you. And that is no joke.
Number 2.
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde.
Can he see
With luck,
Duncan?
we'll find
blind!
and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Number 2.
Darkspawn
You're
blood
really
is
going in on
poisonous,
this, soldier.
but not always fatal. Those who
Information,
survive grow
Alex.
immune to its
Information is the
effects.
key to a successful
The wardens say
game.
that tainted
Game.
blood drives even the
Match.
survivors mad eventually.
Yes.
Not
Story.
today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Number 1. Don't insult him by saying leave
My
dogs
thanks.
behind their battle dogs.
There is hunting to be
We're
done,
going to save
and I'll
your
not be
dog,
kept from it.
so-
My dog. I want the dog. So yeah,
There's the...
bullet.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
I have some questions.
Alistair can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
I suppose we have to do Alistair then before we can go into the wilds to save the dog.
Watch over Theron.
Fight a grove.
Give him the wisdom to bring us this.
Why, aye, pet. How are the lads?
Are we? How are the lads?
How are? Why have we stopped still standing there?
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Number 3.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
Number 2.
Less being yelled at for me, then. Though the day is still young. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit, the Dalish. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
Number 1.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Number 2.
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Number 2.
I've only fought them once up close. And that was before the battles here started, which Duncan has kept me out of so far. Tell me, did you find them as monstrous as I did?
Number 2.
You'll be at an advantage then. Most new recruits have never even seen Darkspawn. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Let's go.
Do you want to say that?
Okay.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
He's like, lead on. But now he's leading. What a boy. So where are we going?
To Duncan.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentlemen.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
That's me. I'm a fellow.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Number 2.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin.
Nice that they
You
got
4 will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform
Even
2
though it's their
tasks.
name.
The first is
They
to
should use
obtain
it.
3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Number 1.
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Number 1.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support,
We've lost
treaties
the
that
viewer.
may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over
That's
your
probably
charges,
right.
Alistair.
No, no.
Return
it's
quickly and safely.
My dad's.
We will.
Dad's probably dropped
Then may the Maker watch over your
Who's
path.
still there?
I will see you when
Which
you
one
return.
of you is it? What?
The chair's like.
Sorry, I was leaning on your
You
chair.
leant on it, and then you
Then I moved.
lifted your arm up, and like swung my chair.
So now we can go in the wilds and we can find the flower while we're out there.
Yeah.
Ah, hi Dan.
That's my dad's activated dropping out.
Oh, we just got bored.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there.
Yeah, I was
Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
heading out the wilds. Gates open. I know. I was just going out there, and he was like, "Rrr." We need a mage.
We need a mage. We haven't got a mage yet.
No, we've just got these four fellas.
Okay.
What now?
Excuse me. Oof. We've
As you wish.
Greetings. It is good to finally have a moment to speak with you. Indeed.
Don't mean to do that. So I have a question.
Okay.
When I... Oh, God. So say I talk to him. I can't.
No.
Say I talk to him. Who's talking to him now?
Theron.
Indeed.
So where are we going?
I would say maybe follow the arrow.
Oh.
Or look on the map.
Hang on. I like that. If you don't mind, anyway. How's that? Always on subs. Irish water in red center.
Over here.
That's what I told him, Dan.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Is that a hard decision?
Take him back or bandage him?
We've got all the time in the world. There's no point in waiting for Dan because there's like a minute delay on it.
Take him. We can take you back then.
If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
I see.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Boys, what's wrong with him?
He's been attacked by Darkspawn, so he's probably
Did you hear?
poisoned.
An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and
Yeah,
they were
but
still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay?
Grey
A
Wardens
dozen?
are immune
100?
'cause they drink the
There's an
salt.
entire army in these forests.
We were
There are
already poisoned
Darkspawn
here.
about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Number one.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Off we go.
Is it worth looking by the riverbank?
For what, the flower?
Yeah.
Maybe.
What's that?
Through.
Not useful at the moment, is it? I'm sure it can be cooked up into a nice poultice. I don't know why I just did that. I wanted to double check. But there wasn't anywhere else to go on that little thing. This is where we were, isn't it?
Probably. What's that glinting over there?
Where?
There.
Wildflower.
Yay!
On it.
On it.
we've got Alistair the swordsman.
Yeah, but Alice
Look
is
there.
not going to form a permanent part of the team, is it?
That just seems so excessive.
I remember him being there a lot.
You don't have to have him as part of your team.
As you say.
He's good.
Going back.
The Darkspawn have sensed us!
Why does
Darkspawn blood.
What a darkspawn.
They are.
So what was the
Let us
goal?
be on our way.
3 vials of darkspawn blood. How many have you got so far?
Tainted blood.
Doesn't tell you, does it? Oh.
Oh, we're out here.
Well, you still got to go and find the scrolls.
The scrolls?
Yes. For Alistair to take back.
Yeah. That's what I said. While we're here. And tag the mission.
We still need to find those documents, if they're... We still need to find those documents, if
Not a
they're even
chance.
here.
We've got the flower.
We got the flower. Doesn't really fit into the song.
On it, as you wish. Off
Why
I
they
go.
all like
Let's check for blood.
Why?
Because you... I only remember... Look in your
Right,
inventory.
read. You
Yeah.
have successfully obtained
Oh,
3
okay.
vials of
Okay,
darkspawn
okay.
blood.
I
What?
don't know. What should we call our doggy?
Woofers.
No. You got any
Coochie.
suggestions, loyal viewers?
Rob. Steve. Richard.
No more Steves.
Paul. Paul. Paul.
Paul.
Yes. I've never met a Paul that isn't a dog.
Goliath. That's a nice name.
Goliath.
Yeah.
Still, I am really feeling Steve.
What?
What?
Go that way.
This way?
No.
This way?
No.
Which
Hang on.
Right,
You've got
there's
me
2
turned
ways.
around now. Go.
Punch the mic.
Punch
again.
the mic. Go that way.
This
and
way.
this side of the building.
This side of the
Yes.
building. And then...
And then turn that way.
Which way?
Where the arrow's pointing.
That way?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Lipstick.
Stefan.
I like lipstick.
I wouldn't steal Joust, Dan. That's rather a silly name.
It's not a silly name. It's a Dan name.
Yeah.
You know what Dan's like with his launch and noob. And...
Let's call our dog Pikachu.
No. Is he an electric mouse? No, that's not canon. You know how Dan feels about canonical things. No, I don't want to go to Ostergaard. Right. It's over there. How? We're the complete opposite side of the map, man. We've gotten ourselves all the way turned around.
That makes sense then.
We've got...
We could call him Spear.
I just ignore me then. Yeah, we
Yeah,
could
we've got
call
what?
him Spear. That's totally not, you know, exactly what Dan said. Except just a different style.
Fighting.
I always send her into a fight like a spear. It's completely different to how you did it, Dan. I was going to go this way.
You do that then.
But then... Oh. We've been here, haven't we?
Yes.
Lance.
Yeah. So, not copying at all. How about Rotter?
Rocket.
There! More of the fiends ahead! It shall be done. As you say.
Come back.
Don't run away.
It is
He's
begun.
Look, he's luring you into a trap. There's an archer behind there.
And there's a trap here. You see, we form himself.
Very well. That's teenage.
He's injured.
Yes. Do we have an
So,
injury kit?
you're the one we spent all that time waiting for, hmm? Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
The waiting around.
Was it Taveth? Do we really care about his cunning?
No. I mean, even with his cunning, he's not very good at lockpicking, is he? So.
We got one.
Give him one then.
Part is awesome.
Whoopass.
Uh-huh.
stupid than me. That's why we don't play this game. Stupid. Oh, what's that? You want to just do it through the normal way? No. Why don't you do it through 6 sub-menus?
Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones, or leave the stones and sprinkle more ash.
Oh, I thought you was telling me to.
No, I was reading both.
Summons gather from
Indeed.
Move.
Nicely.
Better defense.
Yes.
What about glove-wise?
Nasha.
What about gloves?
Have we got any decent gloves?
Yeah, he's got deadlift gloves on at the moment.
That's about as best as we can go at the moment.
I like all suggestions, but
The Darkspawn have
I
sensed
think
us.
we're really ignoring here.
Which is
Steve.
no,
It is
no,
begun.
Steve.
But Steve is
We
such
call
a
her Phoebe.
It's a boy.
Not necessarily.
I mean, he did use male pronouns for the dog. I was running away because I was going to die. You have to stand still to use the health potion and you're vulnerable. Two men dead.
Could this be the end for Alistair? Alistair's alright, actually.
Alistair's leaving. Alistair's leaving. I appreciate the attempt at trying to be Grey Wardens, but that's it.
Failed.
Yeah, sadly, I'm just going to go.
They're chasing you.
If it goes down so easy, he clearly can't be that important to the wider story. I'll see you later, guys.
Where are you going?
Just seeing how long I can run before
I've given up on you now. We've gone back. Because you haven't defeated all the bad guys. He was anyway.
As you wish. Very well. Done. Off I go. All right. Let's have at it! As you wish. Off I go. All right. On it. Done. Done. All right. As you wish. On it. As you wish. All right.
It
Done.
certainly is, except that you've left everyone else for dead.
Very well.
There's another one of them flowers. Can you pick it up?
See, look.
Ah,
It's fine.
welcome back.
exhausted.
Yeah.
On it. On it. Done. As you want. I am ready.
Nice.
Why won't they voice it? Round them.
Podrick.
Audrey.
We can call the dog Podrick.
How's that?
Is that better?
Hopefully that's a bit better now.
Health potion, yay!
Not really much to write home about, are they? These boys.
They'll get better.
Well, surprised the Grebes didn't want the cash.
Someone's had the scrolls. There she is,
Well,
Alex.
well. What have we here?
Boobs!
Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned?
Well, I think it's quite
Or
clear
merely
by
an
the way I'm dressed in
intruder?
Grey Warden. But
Come into these
okay.
darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in
We haven't
search
got
of
grey
easy
warden clothes
prey.
yet, have we? I suppose Alistair has.
And so have you. You got chainmail on.
Oh, okay.
What
More
say you?
cowbell.
Scavenger?
Can you hear
or
us
intruder?
okay? Now. Sounds good.
Number 1.
Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered. Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Elves are not frightened little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
Number 3.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call
Morrigan.
me Morrigan. Shall I
Was
guess
I
your
calling you?
purpose?
Morgan.
You
Close
sought
enough.
something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Number 1.
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Number 2.
Yes, my mother. Did you assume I spawned from a log?
A thieving, weird talking log, perhaps?
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Number 3.
Have I been dishonest? Some call us witches, yes, but purely out of superstition.
You know what the Circle of Magi is, don't you? The Circle requires an accounting of all mages. That is the law of the land and the chantry.
If you wish to tell your chantry about me, go ahead. I have nothing to fear from priests.
Number 1.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
That bar offers no support. Yeah.
She don't need no support. She has young, firm breasts that stand up quite happily on their own.
Okay, Mum. Alright, that's enough. No more talk about her breasts. And also, she's magic.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 grey wardens
Now
who...
she's...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
Number 1.
Oh, if you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch of the Wild, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this blight's threat is greater than they realize.
See, I want to say thank you, but I'm hoping then that it continues with the conversation.
Yeah.
Okay,
Should
so
do.
thank you for returning them.
Let's see what
Such
happens.
manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Sorry.
That's alright, my choice.
Gaza. We beat Gaza.
Gazaretha.
Just Gaza.
That's what I'd do.
What, play dead?
Yeah. If someone was attacking me, I'd just lie on the floor and pretend to be dead and hope they'd leave me alone.
So what if you had one stronger enemy? Huh?
We're
Oh, wow. Would you look at that? All up to 15?
You don't, yeah, when you say magic, you don't really need to do magic, but cunning, we're only on 10, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Don't do archery, don't do weapon shield, don't do two-handed. Which one?
Either of them, if you can't go onto dual weapon yet, or can you? Or is it dual? No, okay. Okay.
Need more dexterity.
Yeah. Whichever.
I do not care.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope. Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Yeah, give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment.
Oh.
He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
Number 1.
A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
You're on, chum. Number 1.
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Okay, so we've got a bit more time to pick a name.
Oh, boys. Being really annoying, leaving all doors open. Good boy. Butch.
Butch?
Yes. For the dog.
Okay.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
You like Butch?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go find Morgana.
Don't we have to go and talk to
Yeah.
Duncan?
Steve. Duncan! He's blind, man!
So you return from the wilds. Have you been successful?
1.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Number 2.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates.
Yeah.
Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have
Do
the
the
scrolls.
voices of
Let
the
us focus on
answers.
the joining.
Do you mean just read the answers that we're giving?
Yeah.
Not having to do an accent? Okay.
Or do you want me to do a elf voice for...
Now will you tell me what this ritual is about?
I think you'll find actually it's...
Now will you tell me what this ritual is about?
Theron does not speak like that.
Now will you tell me what this ritual is about?
Or that.
Now will you tell me what this ritual is about? An elf.
Just
Do you want me to do a proper
press
elf
number
voice?
1. You can't do an elf voice
Why?
because you're not Orlando Bloom.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard!
That's number 1, man.
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now rather than later.
No accents. Thank you very much. No accents.
Pick one. Say a
I'm just working it out. I have no problem facing what's to come.
I
Is
agree.
he northern now?
Let's have it
Yes.
Just a different
Then let
voice
us
every
begin.
single time.
Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Wow! Amazing! I'm following myself.
Well, that's a bit sad, isn't it?
What does the foggy voice?
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
What did I say,
Why all
foggy
these
like?
damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition.
Like that.
Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Yes.
Hello.
Foggy. Oh, no. No. I know what...
Uh,
yeah. No.
Pick say a number.
Number 1. Calm down. There's nothing we can do about it now.
I
I've
think
gone
you'll
posh again
find.
now.
I think you'll find, my darling.
Calm down.
I can't do it anymore.
No, you can't. Thank God for that.
Calm down.
What?
And Dan.
There's
For
nothing
you.
we can do about it now.
I only
What?
know that my wife is in Highover with a
They've
child
got
on
to
the
beat
way.
you with a wooden
If they had
spoon.
warned me,
Oh,
it just doesn't seem fair.
Thanks, Dan.
They warned
Yeah,
you.
thanks,
Maybe
Dan.
that's why they don't. The wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us.
Getting
I'd
Rebecca
sacrifice
now.
a lot more
Why?
if I knew it would end as
'Cause
light.
I'm
Sat
so
in a
funny.
hunched position.
Will you both shut up?
Will you both shut up?
Is that what
Man.
you're saying?
Number 3. We don't know that, Davith.
We don't know that, David.
Don't we? The Grey Wardens have saved the world from Darkspawn before.
No.
I'd say they know better than anyone what it takes. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll
I'm
die.
gay.
Maybe we'll all die.
He'll
if
make a
nobody
good
stops
warden.
the Darkspawn,
Sir
we'll die
Knight.
for sure.
No.
I've just never faced a foe
Him.
I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens
So
drank
it
of
is, so it is.
Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those
Those
creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
See, I told you
Those
they
who
drink the
survive the
sauce.
joining become
Yes.
immune to the taint. We can sense
I
it
didn't
in the
disagree
Darkspawn
with you.
and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Well, let's get on with it then.
Who's the Archdemon?
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Is his name Alistair? Or Alistair?
Join us, brothers and sisters.
Depends.
Join
Saying
us
it.
in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Have you seen Dragon Age film?
Film? There isn't a Dragon Age film, is there?
Yeah.
Is there?
Davith, step forward.
You heard the man, Tubbs. Get undressed.
Maker's breath.
He's gonna die.
And he would have made a good warden.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
No. Not
I
a
have a
chance
wife,
in hell,
A
mate.
child. Had I
There
known.
is no turning back.
No. You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
For the rock. No, there's like a... I'm fairly sure there's like a proper...
But the joining
film.
is not yet complete.
No, don't Google it now, Alex.
You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Dawn of the Seeker.
Dawn of the Seeker. Okay.
1 hour 30.
Cool.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
It's over, I'm fine.
Did you have dreams?
I'm fine.
I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
My ears just popped.
That's good.
Yes, I can hear.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Very well.
Very
Meeting is to the
well.
west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Well, obviously I'm able straight away, but I'm going to chill for a minute, alright?
Level up.
You haven't levelled up,
What?
but you've still got an attribute point. You need to put it into dexterity.
Dex.
Yeah. So we can start doing the didgeridoos.
I got a talent point.
Ah. So you can do a dual weapon now.
What was the item?
Nice. Nice. Studded leather gloves, are they better than the Dalish gloves?
Where?
You've got chainmail gloves. Oh, you lose your dexterity though.
Yeah. Can't believe it. Class restrictions on the game.
That's like Diablo.
What?
Certain things are only for like barbarians.
That's
or
an RPG
wizards.
thing. You said to the west? Downstairs?
Yeah.
Downstairs.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen.
Don't like him.
Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be
not
playing
honest.
hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
What?
It is not a full
I'm
notion.
just trying to move it a bit more
Our
central.
arguments with the Orlesians
Okay.
are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
I'm trying to
Fine. Speak your
be
strategy.
comfortable.
The Grey Wardens and I draw the
Sit in this
Darkspawn
chair if you
into
like.
charging
It's
our
much more
lines,
comfortable
and
than
then
that one.
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
to
cover.
flank the Darkspawn. I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
I'll do my best, Your Majesty.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon.
When we start making money.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
When it's the merch drop.
Isn't
when
that
we
what
start
you're men are
making
here
money.
for, Duncan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why not donate to
Your Majesty,
our
the tower and its
thing?
beacon are unnecessary.
It's in the info
simple
of
Not trust any
the
lives to your
thing.
spells, mage.
of our
Same
channel.
thing
It's
for the
in the
Darkspawn.
info. You could donate. You get a
Enough.
nice little thing
This
up on
plan will
screen.
suffice. The Grey
And we thank you
Wardens will light the beacon.
profusely.
Yeah.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for
Donation
that
stuff
glorious
as
moment.
little as
The
£1.
Grey Wardens battle beside the King of
So
Perelman
why
to
not
stem
donate
the tide of
today?
evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's
don't worry,
personal
Alistair.
request,
There's
Alistair.
plenty of trouble
If the
in the
beacon is
tower.
not lit, Theron Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
When I tried playing it on my own, that's where I came to a sticky end. Never got any further than the tower.
It seems like a simple job.
It probably is. But unless I'm sort of like auto-aiming with a bow and arrow, I'm a bit rubbish.
Any tears? Yeah, if you donate £1, there's one
Any
emote.
what?
Tears.
Oh.
There's different tiers in the donations. Look, this is what you get if you donate £70. Get a zombie.
Oh, look at that.
I'll be honest, I haven't updated any of them, so I don't know what they are, but I'll sort them out like at some point.
Okay. I'm ready to go. Let's
Yes,
do this.
So am I.
You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Through the gate, up the tower. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. When do we light the beacon? Well, that's when you get to the top of the tower, you fool. Okay, sounds easy enough. What are you doing? What for art thou doing?
If it ever comes up, which I don't think it will.
Got donation gone.
Yeah, but it doesn't work.
Oh,
See.
never mind.
So just pick it.
Sounds easy enough. I picked.
How did you?
This field is required. Your field has gone.
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
$.
Yeah. $19 days to go. Come on, guys. We got this. $100.
Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
How much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
What if the Archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
Okay, I know what I have to do, because to say are we in any danger is just a ridiculous question to ask.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan.
We've been trained.
May he watch over us all.
Here, drink this.
Yeah, you're now a Grey Warden. Go and do your duty.
I expect highly of you.
What are your expectations, though? What are our aims? What are our mottos? What do we stand for?
Let's do it. We stand for common people. Come on, boy.
I don't even know who that is.
Belle Delphine.
Yeah.
She's an Aesop.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a girl that posts lewd images of herself online to gain monetary.
No.
Not yet. That's what she's thinking. How do they know?
If we manage to raise £100, I'll show you my big toe.
$100. It's done in dollars.
Could you not change it to
I
pounds?
can't change it to pounds. Well, I probably could, but I'll be honest, I'd rather play the game.
Yeah. Because we're not going to make any money anyway, so let's just
Your
play.
Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
Bit overconfident there, Kaelin.
Why does it keep doing that?
What?
Is that Baraka? What are they?
Monsters. It's epic, isn't it, Dan?
Archers!
Tarkatans have invaded, of course. Tarkatans. You know. One big team. Baraka.
Oh, right, yes, okay. What's the doggies? Go, doggies.
For Ferelden!
shadow ship.
Let's cross.
Yes. Let's.
Let's cross.
Quick before they blow up the bridge.
I can't run. Just sort of doing to run past these set pieces.
He fell over.
I'm faster. For some reason.
You're an elf.
Elf's faster.
Of course.
Help me, then. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
The look on Theron's face then, what?
Who's with us?
Great.
I will not fail.
Maybe don't mind taking control of the room.
No, not at all.
Let's go.
That's why. He's so cool, isn't he? Healthy now. Ooh. What can I do to him?
Oh,
Can I give him
Alistair's
a
leveled up.
specialisation? You can't.
Constitution, I think, make him so he doesn't
More.
lose health too much.
How many more?
All of it.
And what about his skills?
He uses a shield, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Go for that then.
I don't think those boys are next people.
I don't know.
I mean, they don't have
They're
names.
not, yeah, no, so probably I don't know if I wanted Theron back, but obviously I'm not getting him back because
What was the...
he was a wood elf, but we never get the same face again.
Very
He
well.
was so pretty. I can't remember, I just know he was pretty.
It is.
Have the name character.
Yes.
Diamond weapon. Electric.
Watch out for Alistair's health.
As you say.
Thanks, mate. You saw what he did?
No.
He set fire to us all.
Oh, that was clever of him.
So where's his going?
Oh, we've got more for him.
Yes.
I will have a strength, a dexterity, and a constitution. Okay.
Alistair neither loves or hates us.
Okay. He will grow to love us.
No, he won't.
Yes, he will. Not in that kind of way. Just because we're going to be good buddies.
I know. I'm getting some batty chirps off of him. What?
Right.
Alistair sleeps with Morrigan.
Alistair doesn't sleep with Morrigan. No, he doesn't. Stop saying that. It's either... Right, you got two choices in this game. And this is what I've decided. You either sleep with Alistair or you sleep with Morrigan. You don't have to choose now. But it's one of the two. You're not having a polyamorous relationship.
I'm not sleeping with Alistair.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
What's wrong with it?
It's my bro. Don't sleep with your brother. That's just all kinds of wrong.
When has he ever been shown to be your bro?
I don't mean like legitimate brother. Watch out for traps.
Well, I can't really do much.
Thank you, Dan.
Wait, you can't be gay with him? I thought they didn't have the sexuality until...
Some swing both ways. Others don't. So if you're a lady character, you can sleep with Alistair.
Well, I don't care about their sexuality.
I just care about beating the dark side.
I don't. Just saying. So...
Gosh, so you're bringing all these characters up that I'd completely forgotten about.
I blame that tower guard fella.
Sure don't want me to get my book out.
Why would I want you to do that?
I don't know.
What would that
Relationships.
Excuse me, do you have a book that tells you how to live a life? No, I'm paying you to really live.
No, I have a book that tells me to steer well clear.
What's it called?
The Life of Sally.
What warns about relationship. Gerald's game, that warns about that.
More of a trust thing, really. You never trust a man to tie you to a bed because he could drop dead of a heart attack and leave you there.
Well, you never know.
Spoilers.
Spoil the concept of the book.
Even more darkspawn.
Dan was going to read that.
It has begun.
I'm joking.
Dark Tower, he's tried.
Tried. Didn't get far in it though, did he?
Needs to try again.
Why? Because
It's just awesome.
a good author.
Yeah.
And he wrote such great books as The Stand.
Favourite ever. And Doctor Sleep, which I'm thoroughly enjoying again at the moment.
Hamster. You like Doctor Sleep?
The darkspawn have sensed us.
Best.
I quite like Abra.
I don't know who that is.
No.
What's the best adaptation of
I'm gonna have to go with the new version of it.
You think it's better? You think the fact that then Trashman gay? You like
That
that?
makes no difference to
It
the story.
does.
It doesn't.
It
doesn't matter whether he's gay
It
or straight.
changes.
It's still Richie.
He's gay though, and that's
You don't want to go down the hole. Not that you can go down the hole, but you don't want to go down
I
the
keep
hole.
meaning to get the Dark Tower on my Kindle.
You should. You should. The Dark Tower is epic, epic, epic. And you need to get them. Once you finish the Dark Tower, you can get the wind.
The wind in my sail.
The wind through the keyhole, which is like a sort of a supplementary Dark
Maker's
Tower
breath.
story.
What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed
Doesn't
to be any
he have
resistance
like
here.
a SKU?
Stephen King universe, yeah.
A skew.
Yeah, a skew.
So that's what they put on shelves in shops. Maker's breath. What are all these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Weren't you complaining that you wouldn't get to fight?
Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it.
There
At
you
any
go,
rate, we
Alistair.
need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Theron Logain will be waiting for the signal.
No, he really won't.
Are you trying to spoil it or something?
I'm just remembering bits. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it, but I'm sure
I don't remember
anybody
the
that
story.
in the remotest possibility watches this will have seen the story of Dragon Age before, because it's an older game.
You don't know that. Maybe some people are watching us play it as like they've found it on YouTube. They're like, oh wow, there's these two people playing Dragon Age and they're having fun doing it. I think I will sit and binge watch 90 hours of them playing this game.
And then we'll treat you to something else.
And the worst thing is, I actually do that. Yeah, she just spouts spoilers like nobody's business, don't she?
What spoilers did I spoil?
With this game, you're like,
Oh.
Logain. Oh, we don't like her, mother.
Very well.
What's that? Rawr.
Before you ask where I'm going, I'm exploring.
That's fine. That's what you have to do.
I'm missing this.
Hmm.
At least in Inquisition, it's a bit cooler in terms of the fighting. You could do it top down, turn-based. It's better than this. I don't understand how to do it, and I don't remember if there's a way to do it turn-based. Sure, Dan will be like, do it this way.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Pretty cool, isn't it? I just noticed what Alistair did as soon as he moved the health potion. Yeah, this is Red Dead Redemption.
Howdy. It's me. Theron.
Very well.
That's what it sounds like, innit?
I guess.
Once we light the beacon, I'm going to do it.
That lever over there, it will release the hound.
That lever. Why does he call it a lever?
Don't know. Look at Theron's life.
Send me. I shall do it. Shall be done. You said it. Shall be done.
What's that? Yes,
Mighty missile! Mighty missile! Mighty missile!
Those are good doggies. These are well behaved doggies.
Very well.
I remember doing it. I remember this. I was Daenerys in the past. See, that's the kind of thing that you can say. That's very good. Like, I could have just been playing the main.
Oh, your soldier's down.
The main.
Oh, is it the mage that's down?
Yeah, this is the side.
Oh.
He's dead.
On it. As you
He's back. He's lucky.
Oh, damaged eye. Deafened.
What?
Good, with a little bit of lesser injuries.
He's the only one that matters really, isn't he? The other ones are gonna
It is begun.
Done. Very well.
done and done.
Done. All right.
Like so, done. Done. Like so, done.
Right.
on it.
Here's the doggy. Bloody dog.
We need to get to the beacon. The king needs Loghain to charge.
All those weapons on there, and the only one he took was a mace. A nice being a swordman. A mage sword mage.
Hmm.
Yeah, with all the cool enchant. Who's that man?
Crikey.
Let me custard.
Take that!
Magic! Fireball! Magic! 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 Fireball!
Theron health. Mage health.
Mage?
Mage dead.
What do you mean, mage dead? What are you on about? He's right here.
Oh, right, okay. The other one's dead then. Sorry. I'm confused.
Yeah, you need to know these two.
Yes.
Otherwise, he's saying like...
Alistair health. Oh, Theron health.
Don't worry about telling me.
Okay.
I am ready. Shall be done. I am on.
Right, so what's happening now?
Now we have to light the beacon. I'm assuming that's the thing with the heart in front of it.
Yeah, let's use barrels first though. The heart.
Well, the arrow thing, yeah.
The,
Looks like a heart with my bad eyesight.
a hearth. Hearth.
Hearth.
Here.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Feels like a man. Is he saying it?
He's already
Pull
said
out!
it.
All of you, let's move!
He didn't say that.
No. Weird.
He did it with his brain.
Yes, he definitely is. Logo. It's demon, isn't it?
I don't know.
Just killed the king.
Long live the king!
Handsomely roguish or roguishly handsome? I know. ranger. What's a ranger? Why can't we be a ranger?
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
Yes. Where am I?
Back in the wilds, of course. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and I have just bandaged your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
Wait. What happened to the army? To the king?
The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
My friend? You mean Alistair?
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before. Yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Thank you for helping me, Morrigan.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
Why does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
I will go then.
I will stay and make something to eat.
Thank you. What's in the box?
You must speak to Mother, then be gone. You have an army of Darkspawn to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start. I will stay and make something to eat.
Impossible. Think again. No, I cannot. Think again.
Trying to hear his voice a bit. Impossible. Contribution to party damage, 41%. Ah. Oh, guys, there's best hits here for the Austin and the Walkavator. $1.32.
See.
You donated. Thank you.
Cheers, ears.
You worry too much, young man.
It's a squiddle. I think.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
For 1.32% of the way to No More Depress. We can make it, guys.
I'm not, thanks to Morrigan's mother.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
So why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these Darkspawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Of course not.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
Will you help us fight this Blight, Flemeth?
Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, Whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
$1
He just
for
betrayed his own
Walker
king.
32
If Al
cents.
Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
Congratulations on your dang.
Awesome. Al Eamon, is this someone important?
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for
His
help.
name's on the screen. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah. That sounds like an excellent idea.
Such determination. How intriguing.
I still
I
don't
worry that I'm
know
taking
if
up too
Al
much of the
Eamon's help
screen
would
with
be
all
enough.
this.
He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
Number 2, we need the rest of the Grey Wardens.
I don't know how to
honest,
contact them, or if they're even on their way.
The main reason
We
I've
need to do
got
something
to
now.
chat up on the
You
screen
have
is 'cause
more
when
at
people
your
watch it on
disposal
YouTube,
than you think.
it's a lot easier
course.
to see
The
the
treaties.
chat and see us
Grey Wardens can
responding.
demand
Interacting,
aid
yeah.
from dwarves,
Yeah,
elves,
so you're
mages,
not
and
just
other
sat there
places.
going,
They're obligated
"What?"
to help us during a blight.
I may be
That's one of the
old,
most frustrating
but
things about
dwarves,
watching
elves,
stream
mages,
back
this
on
Arl
YouTube.
Eamon,
You don't
and
see
who
the
knows
screen,
what else.
the chat.
This sounds
Yeah.
like an army to me.
And
So can we do this?
being as it's
Go to
gonna be
Redcliffe and these
pretty
other places
low-key
and
for ages,
build an army.
so it'd be nice.
Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
As ready as we'll ever be.
Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well, we'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
If you don't, please.
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
No, I prefer you speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
I just... Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
It's just adjusting my back. We need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
I love her.
I think we should just get underway.
Farewell,
Because Sally
Mother.
has to go to bed.
Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
What a spoiled sport.
Alistair approves. Coolio.
What do you want to put points in? For Alistair?
I don't know. You can do him.
Yeah! So, what do you want to put on him?
As I said, you can do Alistair. He has no magic, you know.
I know. It helps with potions.
Okay.
It makes potions more effective on
Okay.
your team as a whole.
Alright then.
So what are you going for with this?
Again, you can do Alistair.
Right. Barely edging off. Is it?
We will make them love us. Now I need to go to bed. Okay, everybody. Good night for now.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.
Be back soon.